Saturday morning and we're going to do some hills. Mum's just come back from her walk. Welcome back out to UQ. It's Saturday morning and we're going to do some hills. We're doing hills today because there's a rugby match on and yeah, they're just setting up now, so I imagine the first game's probably pretty early. Also, they have like a lot of fields out of action, so they're really not keen on us using the track at all for any part of today, so that's understandable. So today's session is hills, like I said. It'll be a combination of like long and short ones, fast. And maybe we'll do, I think if I look at the program again, there's like some overspeed, which is just running down the hill. So yeah, it should be a really good session. I'm looking forward to it. I don't think anyone else will be showing up. I think Will is back home for uni mid-semester break, and Lockie, my other training partner, he ran at uni games all week, so he's definitely at the weekend off. But also congratulations to Lockie because he was named in the official under-20 Australian team heading to Colombia later in this year. So we're really proud of him. Good on you, Lockie. Anyway, I'll get on to warming up now and we'll get into the session. I was going to say, and I didn't mention this earlier, just while I'm doing a little bit of extra stretching, that I'm really glad we're actually doing hills today and I'm in sort of like racing flat sneakers. I'll have the Nike Next % Vaporflies on. Because this week we actually shifted the office, and so Wednesday was like a big 10-hour day for me, and like running up and downstairs, moving stuff. Like we had movers to do like the super heavy lifting, but we also need to throw away and like put the office back in a position that it's like ready to be leased again. So there's been a lot of throwing out because the company I work for has been in that building for over 20 years. So that's like 20 years of junk you got to get rid of. And I basically had like 2.5 days this week of just like heavy lifting up and downstairs, out to a skip, moving stuff, sorting stuff. So yeah, I'm quite sore now. So when the track was unavailable, I was sort of glad that I knew we'd be doing hills because it meant being in like racing flats and yeah, just more of a gentler session than trying to go over hurdles because my body is like just exhausted. Also, Russ can't make it out today because he's got a school thing as part of his role, so it's good. It's kind of just left me this morning. Like I've come down with Mum, we'll just work on my timetable and then we'll head home when I'm ready. So yeah, I think it's like literally the session I think I need to get the work done but also sort of recover at the same time. Redundant. Just ignore me there forgetting the order of them for a moment then. Put the shoes on now, do some strides, and then we will sort the session out. Put out Mum's just come back from her walk. set down. Well, second set really. What we're doing is 3 long, 3 short. 3 long, 3 short, and that's the session. And we'll finish it with just some strides on the flat. So yeah, I think the longer hill is about 120, 150, and the shorter hill is about 50 meters. Hill running is good for so many reasons, but like really it just feels like that last 100 meters of a 400 or 400 hurdles. So for me, it's not only like working on my race, but it's also mentally working on my race, which I think is a pretty important thing for me to be nailing moving forward.
Sunday now, and I just wanted to finish off this vlog by talking through my session real quick. So all up, it was actually a really good session. We didn't end up running on the grass part of the hill in any way, just because it had rained quite heavily the night before, and it had actually been raining all week, and UQ hadn't gotten out and mowed the hill. So Russ and I were a little concerned about potentially running into a hole or something that you couldn't see because the grass was equally as long. So we didn't run on the hill for that reason, and then we didn't do any overspeed downhill for that reason. You also might have seen at the end that I did my quick strides undercover, and that was for 2 reasons. One, it did start raining again, which wasn't such an issue. I just got wet. It wasn't a big thing, but because it did start raining, all the rugby boys stopped warming up on the backup field, which is behind the track, and they started warming up on the long jump part of the track, so I couldn't go down there and do my strides. But in the end, it was no big deal. It was just running on concrete, which I had been doing all morning, so it would have been nice to be on the tartan, but hey, sometimes you just gotta make do. Thank you very much for watching another vlog. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video really soon.